Hello my beautiful Scorpio, and welcome to your love reading for the second half of December 2024. I hope you're doing well. Now I've done a bit of a pre-shuffle, and let me tell you, I've never seen anything like this. You have all of these cards in the reverse position, and then the first card that came up in the upright is the Two of Cups. So what I'm kind of gathering from this spread is things are quite up in the air with a potential connection. Okay, I can't ignore that you've got Two of Cups here. There's a connection. However, you've got cards like the Six of Swords in the reverse position, which is something that's up in the air, something with no clear path forward. Okay, you know, Six of Swords in the upright talks about passage. You can see normally in the Rider-Waite, you can see a couple and a child in a boat, and they're sailing forth out of turbulent waters and into more peaceful waters, okay? So it's a transition. And when it's in the reverse position, the card talks about some kind of stagnant energy or an inability to move forward. So things are up in the air here. We have the Ace of Cups in the reverse. So there's a new beginning, but something is a bit of a snag. There's a snag, okay? Decisions need to be made because the first card to come out was the Two of Pentacles in the reverse position. And there could be a third party getting in the way. Now, this doesn't have to be, a romantic third party. It could just be a person that's causing a bit of an obstruction between you and your person of interest. Because we have the Three of Swords in the reverse position, we have the Three of Cups in the reverse position, and whenever I see twos and threes, there's a sense of there's some other energy getting in the way, and there's choices that need to be made. The good thing is the Three of Swords in the reverse. The good thing is that the Three of Swords is in the reverse. So it looks like this third party or this triangulation is going to be resolved. It could be that the person that you're dealing with has some kind of unfinished business because we have the Ten of Swords in the reverse. Okay, so a lack of closure, a lack of resolution that needs to be resolved before the two of you can come together, okay? It's interesting as well that you've got three court cards. So you've got divine counterparts with the Queen of Wands and the Queen of Wands and the King of Wands, both in the reverse position. So I feel like this is you and your person of interest. And you've got the Queen of Cups in the reverse. Now this is interesting. Sometimes when I see the Queen of Cups in the reverse, it's emotional manipulation. So whoever this intruder is, or whoever this third party is, they may utilize emotional manipulation to cause some kind of obstruction, okay? So let's get to the bottom of who this is. But you've got divine counterparts, and then you've got this third person. Very, very interesting. It could be a family member, it could be a friend, because the Three of Cups is a card about friendship, and the Ten of Pentacles is here, and this is a card about family, okay? It could be different for all of you, like a different scenario, but let's see what Spirit wants to show us. What is getting in the way of this Two of Cups connection? Angels and Spirit, please show me what is the obstruction for Scorpio in this connection, second half of December 2024. Got the Four of Pentacles. This is interesting. Four of Pentacles talks about holding on to something. So it's someone who hasn't let go, or your person of interest is holding on to something. And whatever it is, it's causing this person to hold back from this connection. Angels and Spirit, what is this obstruction for Scorpio in second half of December 2024? What's getting in the way of this connection? Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. So it's interesting because the Eight of Pentacles in the upright is a card about dedication. It's someone who is working hard at something, and when it's in the reverse, I guess the person getting in the way of this connection is causing an interruption. Like, your person of interest can't be dedicated to a team if they're also, you know, distracted by some other presence or some other cause. So that's what I'm getting. It could also be that your person is distracted by work commitments at the moment. Show me what is getting in the way for Scorpio in love in the second half of December 2024. What is getting in the way for Scorpio? Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, Ten of Swords. Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands can be the mistress. I know that the divine counterparts that were coming out were the Queen and the King of Wands, but in this particular scenario where three cards flew out of the deck, it's a third party getting in the way of this connection and its future plans, because the Knight of Pentacles is about a plan. You know, this knight can't move, and that's why you usually see in the Rider-Waite, the horse that the Knight of Pentacles is on, it's not moving. It's stagnant energy. So it's like, for as long as this third person is in the way, your new connection won't be able to move forward. So it's like the Ten of Swords is here. It has to come to an end. There needs to be finality in order for a new beginning. And that's why we saw the Ace of Cups in the upright position. So you might have noticed, because you're very intuitive, Scorpio, that your person is holding back. Remember, we saw the Four of Pentacles. So this person might not have told you, but you have felt that, you know, things have come to a bit of a halt. Like, remember, the horse is not moving on the Knight of Pentacles. So maybe your person has put the brakes on this connection, and it's because they need to bring about the ending of something. Okay, so that's what I'm getting. Let's have a look at the blockage cards here. I feel like some fear and I feel like confusion could be getting in the way of this connection. Let me see. Show me, please, Spirit, what is getting in the way of Scorpio's connection second half of December? Now, that could be from both sides. For example, your person could be a little bit confused and needs to make a decision, and you could be fearful. So fear and confusion, but I'm not really sure from which side at this point. So let's have a look. What is blocking this connection for Scorpio? Second half of December 2024. What is blocking this connection for Scorpio? Okay. Manipulation. There is some third party that seems to be using tactics like guilt. Interesting. So what is this? Selfishness. Someone not considering the other person's needs. And mistrust is a blockage. That makes sense. If there's some kind of obstruction between you and your person of interest, that will naturally cause you to be suspicious or be fearful. Because we don't want to be unpleasantly surprised, we don't want to be blindsided, we don't want to be taken advantage of, we don't want to be disrespected, we don't want to be lied to. So Scorpio, you might be assuming the worst. There is some kind of a codependent relationship that's causing a blockage between you and your person. And it could be a family member It could be an ex. Okay, so it's going to cause some resentment because like it's not really fair for one person to be pouring all of their energy into getting to know someone and building a connection. Meanwhile, that person is also spending time and energy, whether it's emotional energy, whether it's financial energy, on someone else. So there's a lack of balance there, right? So that's what I'm getting. Let's have a look at your advice. Actually, before we do that, I want to see how your person is feeling towards you. Angels and Spirit, please show me the other person, Scorpio's person of interest. What are their feelings towards Scorpio? What are their intentions towards Scorpio? Show me, please, the other person. Show me their feelings and intentions towards Scorpio. Page of Pentacles in the reverse, there is some kind of snag here. Because when we see the Page of Pentacles in the upright, this is the getting to know you. This is, you know, the initial stages of attraction where you're meeting up with each other, you're communicating. And when the Page of Pentacles is in the reverse, there's some kind of a step back. Show me, please, Spirit, the other person's feelings and intentions towards Scorpio. Second half of December 2024. Yeah, we have the Knight of Pentacles. Now this can be cautious energy. We saw this before where the horse isn't moving, right? So this person needs to kind of, what's the word? Surveil their landscape, figure out what they're wanting, the direction that they want to go before they make any further moves. Okay, yeah, Seven of Cups. They're a little bit confused. They're figuring out what they want. Okay, they're figuring out their priorities. Then we have the Page of Wands. So I do feel like this person's attracted. They are kind of excited about the potential here. But again, with the King of Swords in the reverse, they lack a strategy. The King of Swords in the upright is the strategist, right? And when he's in the reverse, there's a lack of direction. But then we have the King of Cups. Interesting, so many court cards here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 out of 6. King of Cups is a good sign. I feel like this person does have strong feelings for you, or they're developing strong feelings for you. There's delayed communication, or there's delayed forward momentum here. Yeah, and this is Seven of Wands. This person putting the brakes on is what I feel. Yeah, and it does feel like they're dealing with a stressful situation. We have the Nine of Swords here, the Two of Swords. So this stressful situation is causing a blockage. It's causing, you know, this person to not see clearly. Obviously with the blindfold. We've got 2 blindfolds here because the Eight of Swords is here as well. So this person is trying to figure things out. You know, the Eight of Swords is very, like, it's overthinking energy. So let's see what they would say to you. Let's see what they would say. Angels and Spirit, what would they say to Scorpio? What would they say to Scorpio, please? Second half of December 2024. Okay, when we're together, I feel alive and time stands still. Yeah, so there's that excitement that they feel about the potential of this connection. There's that strong attraction that they feel towards you, Scorpio. I'm healing old issues. Yeah, we saw that with the Ten of Swords in the reverse, unfinished business. Unresolved issues. It could be family issues. It could be financial issues. It could be issues with the ex. It could just be like feelings that they've repressed. Angels and Spirit, show me what they want to say to Scorpio. I know I have mother issues. So for some of you, your person will be either dealing with a baby mama or they're dealing with their own mother. But this person does want to reunite. Okay, we've got I long to be one with you. Union. Okay, so this person does have strong feelings. Some kind of feelings of inadequacy here. I don't feel good enough for you. And I can hear you even in the silence. Bit of a telepathic connection that you have with this person. It could be that they speak to you in song lyrics, things that they can't express to you, and vice versa. I feel like you read each other well. There's a real telepathic connection. Yeah, and I know I have father issues. Definitely it feels like there could be some family issues that this person is healing. I'm going to use another deck to see what they would say to you. But again, the inadequacy is coming through again with I can't make you happy, or I don't feel good enough for you. There's something there. So they might doubt whether the two of you are on equal playing fields. I don't know where to start. Okay, so this person is lacking a bit of direction in terms of what is the next step? How do we get the show on the road? What do I need to resolve so that I can, you know, start afresh with Scorpio? Yeah, we've got painful memories. This is what this person's trying hard to heal. I long for your kiss. So there is a longing. So there could be a period of time where you have to spend away from each other, and they're missing your touch, they're missing your presence, okay? What do they want to say to Scorpio, please? What do they want to say to Scorpio? If I could go back in time, I would handle us differently. There's something that this person regrets doing, because then we've got the way I treated you was wrong. So maybe it's just a matter of they feel maybe they prioritized someone over you, or they didn't understand at the time how their actions were going to impact you. I feel like their intentions were good, but there's something here that they felt like maybe they were cornered and they had to do something that they regretted. We've got these feelings are eating me alive. And what do you see in me? Okay, let's have a look at the Shadow Love Oracle deck. Then we'll get your advice. Okay. What does Scorpio need to see about this connection? Second half of December 2024. So we've got the Adrift card. So again, it's giving me the impression that the two of you are going to be spending a little bit of time apart. This person might need to make a decision about whether they're ready to settle down. And we've got unpredictable. There's some event that is going to occur that might take this person off guard. They might be confronted with something and they might deal with it in such a way that they kind of regret, because it might hurt your feelings. So that's what I'm getting. Show me please, what does Scorpio need to see about this connection? Up in the air. What did I say? I started this reading with this connection's up in the air. So it's not solid at the minute, but there's potential, because you got the Two of Cups, right? In the upright. It was the only upright card. Let's see what else we get. There's some sense here that the two of you need to be clear with each other about what it is that you're wanting. I'm seeing the Ace of Swords in my mind, so there needs to be like a heart-to-heart conversation at the right moment where you just put your feelings out on the table and work through the blockages together, is what I'm getting. and be real. Yeah, there needs to be clarity. And I can't make this up, release your blocks. So the two of you need to be able to be honest with each other about what's obstructing this connection so that you can work through those blockages, is what I'm getting, okay? So let's have a look at your advice. Angels and Spirit, please show me what is Scorpio's advice when it comes to this connection. Yeah, so at the moment you feel like this connection is in the other person's hands. It's up to them what they decide to do or how they deal with conflict, how they resolve this unfinished business. That's why you've got this card that says you could be putting yourself in someone else's hands and hoping that they do right by you. Opt out of the position of being at the effect of others and see the power that you have. So we can't control what other people do, right? But we can control how we respond. We can have boundaries in place. We can talk about what we expect of the other person, and they can decide, they can take it or leave it, right? So yeah, I definitely feel like you need to be quite forthright about that, because the next card says choose to stop coping with the situation and make the necessary changes. So if there is a dynamic within the relationship that doesn't sit right with you, so for example, if this person is still investing in another connection or another person to the detriment of this budding connection, it needs to change, okay? Now, again, you've got a card about the situation being under the control of another person. It says, even if a situation is causing you pain and it appears to be under the control of another person, use your spiritual power to free yourself. You're being helped to release a tendency to self-sabotage through ignoring your intuition and needs. Okay? So you're being guided, led, supported, and protected. To understand that you have options. You're not at this person's mercy. Change your strategy and find an enjoyable means to get what you want. So you don't have to put your needs and wants on the back seat in order to, have this relationship. You don't have to settle for undesirable circumstances. I hope I'm making sense. You know what? I'm drawn to the spirit messages, and then we're going to finish with a crystal spirit message. What is the guidance for Scorpio in love? Yeah, there's a situation that's hard for you to swallow. I'm getting. Show me what is the guidance for Scorpio, second half of December 2024. You're doing your best, and that is enough. Any difficulties you face will not last forever. Release the thoughts and feelings that don't feel good and focus all of your energy on love, happiness, and your hopes and dreams. And we see that you are on the brink of a breakthrough that you have patiently been waiting for. A situation is about to come full circle. The lessons have been learned. This is a win-win situation for you. Trust that we are working behind the scenes to ensure the best outcome for you. Well, that's reassuring. Let's have a look at your crystal message. Angels and Spirit, please show me, what does Scorpio need to see? This Scorpio's love message, second half of December 2024. You got carnelian. This is about taking back your power. It's talking about self-assurance, dignity, poise, and increased confidence. Rising above the fray is much easier when you feel confident in your strengths and know that the universe is lighting the path for you. There's no shame in feeling unsure as you leave behind the unfamiliar, but carnelian is here to help you grow your confidence so that you can experience the dignity and poise even when it's clear that you're imperfect and not completely certain of what step to take next. You've come so far and grown so much. Give yourself credit and know that you make the best decisions for the good of all when you feel self-assured, because you're connected to the conscious universe, your co-creator at all times. You're awake and alert, heeding the signs that guide you on the healing path. So hold your head high. Be confident in all that you have to offer a partner. Okay? There is strength in allowing yourself to be vulnerable. After all, intimacy and trust can only be built if you let yourself be seen as you really are. So be confident in all that you have to offer a partner and know that the universe wants all of your relationships to nourish you. Carnelian is here to remind you of how wonderful you are. Rest assured that as you experience your dignity and hold your head high, others will recognize that you're a pillar of strength and a beautiful, unique spirit. You deserve the relationship that you want for yourself. Be assured that the conscious universe is working to see that you have it. Okay. I love this. I hope that this was helpful. I hope it resonated with you. Do leave me feedback in the comment section as always, Scorpio, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.